You know what makes me crazy?
Practically everything.
Older women running around trying to look like teenagers. I mean, who do they think they're kidding?
Absolutely no one.
So, how old do I look?
You want the truth?
Of course not.
You look like a teenager.
Good. That's what I thought. So, how come I got so old that my youngest son is getting married?
You were a child bride. Or maybe Gordon is a child groom.
Why am I talking like this? It's my son's wedding day.
One of your sons.
Tommy. What are we going to do about Tommy?
Look at this.
What?
Hey, Tom, can I ask you something? Why do I look like multiple chin Charlie bursting out of a rented tux, and you look like a GQ model? Why is
Charlie?
that?
You're retaining a little water. That's all. You look fine. You look like Al Pacino in Godfather Part 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Al Pacino. Feels like I have more of a Danny DeVito thing going on here. Look at this.
Bring the spray that thickens up the hair, the thing from the infomercial.
Shut up. Boy, am I nervous.
Turn around. You should be. You're about to enter on a sacred and profoundly meaningful period of your life.
What would you know about it?
Gordy, don't start with me.
I'm not starting anything. It's a continuation. I'm going to say the same thing I've been saying for the last 6 years. I think it's time you grew up.
I am grown up.
But really, by whose standards?
By a lot of people's. I have my own apartment. I'm a partner at the law firm. My car's almost paid for.
That has nothing to do with it. It's not what I'm talking about. You know, because of you, I was convinced I'd never get married.
What are you talking about?
You're the older brother. You do everything first. You're supposed to. You were the first to ride a two-wheeler. You were the first one to say the Boy Scout pledge. First one to lose his virginity. Oh, and you graduated college while I was still in high school.
And your point is, what are you talking about?
My point is that never once, since I've known you, have you ever had a meaningful relationship with someone of the opposite sex.
I have so.
Have not?
I have too.
Okay, fine. Stun me. Give me one name.
Janice Pagorni.
Janice Pagorni. It was in 7th grade.
It was meaningful. It counts.
Yeah, but it wasn't sexual. Was it? No. No.
No, but I have had sexual relationships.
Don't want to hear about your conquest stories. Thank you. Happy birthday to me.
Look. It's in approximately 22 minutes. You're about to get married. I think maybe you should think about putting your pants on.
I think you should relax about Tom. He can take care of himself. He's a mature man.
He's an adult male. That has nothing to do with maturity. Most men his age have settled down. They have a couple of kids. He hasn't been with the same woman for 3 consecutive seasons. Except for Tiffany Needleman.
Well, he doesn't sit alone at home on Saturday night either. He likes to play the field. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, that's fine until your mid-30s, but then it's a little forced.
You know, some guy.
Oh, would you? Has Tom got a date for the wedding?
Of course he has a date for the wedding. He probably had one before, and he will have one after. I'm telling you, that boy's a sex magnet. It runs in the family.
Helen, how are you?
Oh,
Congratulations.
thank you, dear.
How's Tom?
He'll be here. You can see for yourself. She could have been my daughter-in-law.
Helen, you look wonderful.
So do you.
Thank you. Where's Tom?
He's upstairs. He'll be down in a minute. She could have been my daughter-in-law.
Helen, congratulations.
Oh, well, one down, one to go. He's upstairs. He'll be down in a minute.
Okay.
I know that could have been your granddaughter.
Helen, you look wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bruce.
He could have been your son-in-law.
Hi, Mom. Oh, darling. That was my other favorite girl. Let me see you girls. Oh, gorgeous. You
Just a
look
minute,
gorgeous.
a smudge.
All right, okay.
Smudge.
Hold on a second. I want you guys to meet my date. Hold on. Gina, come over and say hi to my family. This is my mom. Hold on. And Katie.
Katie, charmed. Your mother, Helen, Thomas told me so much about you.
I wish I could say the same.
Mother.
Kidding, just kidding. Lovely to meet you. Tina.
Gina. Gina.
I love your dress. It's so small.
Well, Tommy, they're playing our song.
Oh, no, Mom, it's not what you think.
Oh, no, not Tom and me. My husband, Carl, and I picked the same tune for our wedding.
And your husband, Carl, he's deceased.
No, he's at home watching the Dodgers game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Happy wedding day.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And do you, Elise, take Gordon as your lawfully wedded husband to have and to hold from this day forth?
I do.
And do you, Gordon, take Elise as your lawfully wedded wife to have and to hold from this day forward?
I do.
May I have the ring? This ring is the symbol of eternity. There is no beginning, there is no end. Gordon, will you take the ring and place it on Elise's finger? And now, by the power vested in me by the state of California, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
I want the house, I want the car, I want the kids.
But, honey, we agreed
Don't touch me. Don't you dare touch me.
Why? You used to like it.
You see what I mean?
Give her whatever she wants, I don't care. I just want it over with quickly.
That's what sex was like with him, too. Only he never gave me what I wanted. It was always what he wanted.
There are 5 or 6 women who gave me exactly what I wanted.
I just can't take it anymore. Her sanctimoniousness, her self-righteousness, that holier-than-thou attitude. I cannot take it anymore. I can't handle it.
My son adopted this, my son adopted that. If I hear those words out of Isabel Slotkin's mouth one more time, I swear I will leap across the table and tear out a voice box with my bare hands. And then, of course, there's my favorite, Lucy Klein. Oh, what a gal, always was, always will be. And what's her reward? Whose husband gets Alzheimer's, huh? And, of course, there's Betty Weston. She wears a diaper. I know this because she never goes to the ladies' room. Never. She can play bridge for 8 hours and not once get up from the table.
Oh, Betty. I thought I would never get out of traffic. Can I use the ladies' room?
Well, so much for your theory.
Will you get rid of that damn thing? Oh.
Why should I? 2 hearts. You know how slowly cancer metastasizes at my age?
Metastasizes.
Whatever.
My house, my rules, to no trump.
You are such a hypocrite. You used to smoke 2 packs a day. You used to be fun.
Pass. I may have to have a cataract operation.
Big deal.
It's a rite of passage for anyone over 65. 3 no trump.
Cataracts are nothing. I have to have a hip replacement. Pass.
You think you got problems? Every time I go to the drugstore, the pharmacist looks at me and says, the usual.
Pass. Thank God my son Kenny is a doctor. Now he's at the top of his field, and he's a very thoughtful person. Do you know that he calls me every day?
Well, my son Tommy, when he visits, always brings me some little trinket. Gold bracelet.
Really?
Silver pin.
Really?
Earrings.
You want to talk good? My son Robert takes me to dinner twice a week.
Really?
That's nothing. My Mitchell sees a psychoanalyst 3 times a week, and all he talks about is me.
Slauson tries to clear the zone. It stops center ice. Rebound. Shot on goal. It's good.
I'll give you $50 cash on the line if you can tell me one person on earth who has more graceful moves than Wayne Gretzky. Go ahead, I dare you.
John Travolta?
Get out of it. No contest.
Do you know how cute you are when you talk about sports, huh?
No, tell me.
Just like a little boy.
Well, that's because I've been a fan since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot! Rebound! Rebound taken off the
So did your dad take you to the games?
No, my mom. Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
You think of anything better than a cold beer, a hot pastrami sandwich, and a good hockey game?
Well, I can think of one thing.
Check, please.
What are you doing?
Straightening up a little.
That's my job.
Those old ladies can really make a mess.
Well, see that you leave some of it for the morning. I don't want you deducting it from my salary. Again.
I love you, Nathan. Oh, Sam, how are you?
Well, not so good, Helen. I'm having chemo.
It's like getting hit in the head with a brick. It's awful when it's happening, but it feels so good when it's over. How's that lovely wife of yours?
Oh, Elaine's just fine.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. If anything happens to her, give me a call.
Mrs. Rosner?
Present.
You can come in now.
You're new.
Pardon?
You're not the same as the one before.
Oh, I'm Jane Cronin. Mrs. Master Simone got transferred to Columbia Presbyterian.
Thank goodness, what a pill. Grim-faced, pompous. She was an oncology nurse. She wasn't doing brain surgery here, right?
You think she took her job too seriously? Would you rather be treated by someone who didn't?
I think Nurse Master Simone never took time to smell the flowers, which in the hospital is not a hard thing to do. Oh, you have a sense of humor. I like that in a clinician.
So it says here that you had a mastectomy 5 years ago.
I was told to get reconstruction, but my husband, he died 3 years ago.
I'm sorry.
Yes, well, my Nathan, beloved Nathan, said, why bother? One breast is plenty for both of us. So I settled for a specialized brassiere. Cost me a bundle, but it gives me a lovely line, don't you think? I mean, who would know,
You could have fooled me. So, Mrs. Rosner.
Helen.
Helen. Have you been following the diet that we've provided?
Of course not.
Well, at least you're honest. How about exercise?
Every day I walk briskly to and from the garage. You with this tiny torso, I bet you watch every morsel that goes into your mouth. You have a lovely figure.
Thank you.
What are you, an Olympic swimmer, skier, something like that?
Actually, I'm a couch potato and a chocoholic. I just happen to luck out in the gene department, I guess.
Oh, don't guess. No.
So should we take some blood now?
You're giving some too today, huh?
Wait a second. You have a little bit of a lipstick smear just right there. Just let me get down. Okay.
Well, Helen, everything looks very good here. Your pictures are absolutely clean.
And I have the sexual drive of a 16-year-old boy. I just wanted to see if you were listening.
I think we can send you on your way. Do you have any questions?
Yes, I do. The new nurse, Jane Cronin, is she married or single?
Did you throw your coat down in there as usual?
Yes, but
then you just take your round self back in there and pick it up.
I will, but I have something to tell you.
I'm watching my story right now.
This is important.
Her stepfather is starting to hemorrhage.
Very important.
Oh, the commercial will be on any second now.
Tommy is getting married.
What?
He is going to marry a young woman named Jane Cronin.
You're kidding me. Why didn't you tell me about it right away? Oh, congratulations. I'm so happy for you and for Tom.
Oh, Katie, I'm so relieved.
Well, give me all the details. What's she like? Have they set the date yet?
Not exactly.
Not exactly?
No. You see, there's one little problem. They haven't met yet.
Helen.
But she is the one for him. I just know it. So, how are you feeling?
Shouldn't I be asking you that?
Well, I'm just dandy. Didn't get enough the last time,
Well, it's just one of the tests came back a little vague, so I thought we should do a repeat.
Good idea. Wouldn't want anything to happen. You know me.
No, I don't. But I'd like to know you, that is.
Jane. May I call you Jane?
Of course.
Lovely name, Jane. Jane, I have a son, Thomas. What's the matter? I said I had a son, not the bubonic plague. Why did you go away?
Mrs. Rosner.
Helen?
Helen, I'm sure your son is a perfectly wonderful man.
No, he is not perfect, but he is wonderful. I can assure you of that.
It's just that I just came off of a very, well, pretty disappointing relationship, and I just don't think it would be a good idea.
How long were you with this knave?
Knave?
I'm old-fashioned, okay.
We lived together for 5 years, 3 months, and a day.
Lived together.
You asked. Don't judge. The short version is that I thought it would last forever, but it didn't turn out that way.
He was unfaithful.
That was the least of it.
I'm sorry.
Not as sorry as I was. Anyway, I just don't think that I'm ready to meet someone else. Not right away. Maybe not ever.
Well, that's a little extreme.
Maybe. But it's the way that I feel at the moment.
So, how about a meeting? Cup of coffee. No pressure. No big deal. Just to say hello.
I'm flattered. I really am. But no, thank you.
Okay. No coffee. I'll settle for your telephone number. A disembodied voice in the dark. You can hang up whenever you want. What harm can that do?
You are a very determined woman, Mrs. Rosner.
I'm alive. That's right.
You most certainly are.
So, what do you say? 7 little digits that could change your life. I've got a checkbook here. I can write a check for $75 right here on the spot if you give me your telephone number. Going once.
Okay.
So how are Gordon and Tom?
Well, Gordy and Elise are trying to have a baby. You're still childless? So far.
I suppose Tom is still playing the field.
At his age.
Girls, can we play cards here? Come in.
Hey, girls.
Yours must have been burning. We were talking about you.
Hey, jolly young boys. Hey, Mom. Here, this is for you. It's a salami.
Oh, what a lovely trinket.
One of my clients gave it to me, and I'm never home, so I figured you'd...
Thank you, Tommy. Lunch and meat, just what I always wanted. Don't leave. I'll be with you in a sec.
Oh, Princess Di is carrying Arnold Schwarzenegger's love child.
Katie, you gotta stop reading those magazines. How's your love life, gorgeous?
Nothing compared to yours, I know that. So, Thomas, you're gonna be an uncle one of these days. How does that make you feel?
Fine. Shouldn't it?
Yes, of course, but is that gonna be enough for you? I mean, you want to be an uncle all your life? What about some children of your own?
Have to share my toys? Forget about it.
Well, that's true. You do have to stop being a child in order to be a good father.
Father? Not ready to be a husband yet.
Well, you're a bright, attractive young man.
Thank you, Katie.
Why aren't you interested in finding a long-term live-in lady?
Katie, every day I go to my office, and every day I listen to dissatisfied couples of every age, race, and socioeconomic stratum complain about their marriages. And every day someone manages to set some new record in passive aggression, abuse, neglect. Do I want that in my life? Do I need it? No, thank you. I gave it the office.
Well, I guess I'm just selfish. I've raised you since you were in diapers. And I'd like to see your children while I still have my faculties.
Couldn't wait until they left. Every week, it's a complaint-a-thon. The Aches and Pains Olympics. Are there no rewards for getting old? Oh, here, this is for you.
What are you doing? You just finished lunch.
I hid some smoked salmon. Why should they get it all?
This is a phone number.
Isn't he something? Of course it's a phone number, but it's not just any phone number. It belongs to an extraordinary person. Sit.
Male or female?
Female, very female.
Mother, please.
Thomas, why not?
I cannot listen to this.
Why do you have to start on this again?
Well, as a matter of fact, we do. This is not just any girl. Smoked salmon, delicious.
No, I don't
Have
want
a bite. No, a bite.
Here, I don't want this. Take it back. Here.
This Jane, she puts me in mind of Janice Pagorni, but more fully developed.
Miss Pagorni from the 7th grade?
Yeah, her.
She was the love of my life.
But this one is a blonde and well past puberty, but not that far. And she has a body to die for.
Really?
Plus, she's a grown-up, a mature, responsible human being.
Oh.
When did that become a bad thing?
Come on, Mom. You know I only go for brainless babes who just want to have fun.
Whose child are you?
The devil's.
Look, this Jane is thoughtful, compassionate, intelligent, and a very shapely woman.
According to you, Mom, they all are.
Well, and all I'm suggesting is that you pick up a phone and call her. Is that asking too much money? Is it? Is it?
All right, where'd you meet her?
At the hospital. She was my nurse.
At the You want me to go out with your nurse? Have you no sense of boundaries, Mother? Everything okay with you?
Everything is fine, but just let me say that if you pick up the phone and call this young lady, it will add precious time to my life.
You should be selling used cars.
Hi, this is Jane. I'm not in. Please leave your message after the beep.
Hi, Jane. This is Tom Rosner, Helen Rosner's son. Listen, my mom bribed me with a $5 bill to call you.
Hi.
So,
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. Hi, it's Jane.
Hi, it's Tom Rosner.
Hi.
Hi. Are you okay?
No. I'm fine. It's just that it's just the dog.
So, what are you wearing?
What do you mean? What am I wearing? I just walked in.
No, it was a joke. It was, it's like what guys say when they call really late at night. Yeah, it was lame. Oh, the bit about the $5, yeah, that was supposed to be a joke, too.
That's supposed to be funny?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't funny, was it? Listen, why don't I call you back and see if we can get this thing off onto the right foot? Should I do that?
You don't have to do that. It's just, you see, I'm just not very good at this sort of thing. I haven't done this in a really long time.
Well, my mom, thought it would be a good idea.
Yes, you could say your mother's very convincing. Yes, she's definitely overwhelming.
Well, what do you say? Should we humor her? I'm willing to give this thing a shot if you are. I'll arrange everything. In fact, you know what? I'll even pay for everything.
I know what that means.
No, I won't expect anything in return. Who you been talking to?
Okay, then. We will get together on the one condition that this is a self-sacrificing act of human compassion with absolutely no ulterior motive. And I will pay my own way.
Tuesday?
Tuesday at 7 o'clock? That would be great.
Okay, so where do you live?
I live at 613 Fountain Avenue, apartment 5D as in date.
Right.
5D as in date. I can't believe I just said that. Hello?
Hi, this is Tom. You want to meet me downstairs?
Okay, I'll be down in a minute. Okay. If I'm not back at 11 o'clock, will you please call the cops? Please.
Tom? Hi.
Hi.
How are you? These are for you. I just picked them for you and cut them and wrapped them up nice.
I'm totally overdressed.
No, you look beautiful.
Well, I'll just go upstairs and change.
No, you look... Trust me, you'll blend right in. You look beautiful.
Thank you.
Trying to clear the Parker with a long slash shot from the point. Shoot! Scores! An unbelievable shoulder high bullet LaRouche never even saw.
I just love hockey.
Actually, I think it's kind of violent.
Really? No, I think it's a thing of beauty.
You really think so?
I know so. $50 says you can't name one person on earth with the grace and athleticism of Gretzky. Go ahead, I dare you.
Barishnikov.
Yeah, well, can he pirouette on ice wearing 40 pounds of padding?
Why would he want to?
Well, you have to admit that hockey is the most demanding, most athletic sport there is. Ask anyone.
I'll be sure to do that.
Little fancy flipper keeps that.
Let's get out of here.
Tom, you know, this has been really fun, but I have early rounds tomorrow.
Come on,
and,
it's 11 o'clock. You'll love this next place I'm taking. Trust me.
Nice skate.
Tip is an old high school pal.
Sure she is.
She is.
Tom, my feet are sore. I want to leave.
Why?
I'm wilting.
What is it about women? Why do they expect us to be mind readers?
No, lip readers. Read mine. I want to go home.
Well, we can go someplace else.
Home.
Someplace quiet.
Now.
Why didn't you just say something? Aren't you going to ask me in?
What?
Oh, I'd like to come in and visit for a few minutes.
Why?
Because I have some phone calls to return. No, because I find you attractive and I don't want the evening to end.
And what about my feelings? Doesn't that count for anything?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm sorry. How do you feel?
You want the truth?
Yeah.
I'd like to go to bed. Alone.
This isn't a problem for me. But you have to admit, we did have a good time. Don't thank me. Thank my mom. Mom? Hi, Mom.
Tommy, what are you doing here?
I had some clients in Encino. The dentist who's having an affair with his hygienist.
At least his teeth are clean. Got a minute?
Yeah.
Take a walk with me, working out at the gym, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So,
So what?
how did it go with Jane Cronin?
Great. I hate to admit it, but you were right. It was great.
So you're going to see her again?
Yeah. Jane is a very special person.
Tell me.
Well, for one thing, I think she reacted positively towards me.
She's a perceptive, discriminating person. What else?
Well, she, oh, I'd be modest. I think she was attracted to me.
Really?
Really? You know, once I got her to relax, she had a good time. She's shy. She's a little shy, you know. I think she has problems expressing her feelings, you know.
It was the worst social experience since the dawn of man.
But Thomas said the date was...
It wasn't a date. It was a sentence. I've had root canals that have been less painful.
That's impossible.
Forgive me for saying this, but your son has a singular blind spot. He is not aware of human life on this planet other than his own.
Thomas loves women, and they love him.
Mrs. Rosner.
Helen.
Helen. I am sure that you think that your son is the greatest gift to women since, well, Adam. But he's not for me.
Is that final?
I've never had more conviction about anything in my life.
Okay. Far be it for me to meddle.
So how did it go with the doctor? Did he give you a clean bill of health?
They found a little something in my blood. I could be a very sick woman. Who knows how long I have.
Oh, Helen, don't say that from one little blood test.
I'm realistic. I know what the odds are. Jane, could you do something for me?
Anything.
Go out with my son again. Give Thomas another chance.
You can't mean this.
For a sick, possibly terminally ill woman, what do you say?
No, Tom, this is not Jane Cronin. This is the voice of Helen Rosner speaking through me. Actually, she could be standing here right now with a gun pointed at my head.
She got you. My mother is a force.
Yes, your mother has a very powerful personality. She's shameless. Look, I don't really want to talk on the phone right now, so these are my conditions. I will take total charge of the date. I'm going to pick the time and the place. 5:30, Elysian Hall.
Elysian Hall?
Hey, come on. A deal's a deal.
I called out your name, and in my dream you held me tight. Funny how things seem so right in a dream. Your kiss was a flame, not the spark that somehow died. And every warm embrace was real as all those tears I've cried. 'Cause my poor heart aches each time I wake, knowing that you're not here. But what can I do? It's over for you, and still my love.
I had fun.
So did I.
So, how did it go with Jane Cronin?
Congratulations, Mother. It's a new record. 7 full minutes before you asked.
Well, tell me, did you have a good time?
Had a wonderful time.
Good. So you're gonna call her again?
No?
You're not?
No, I've been thinking about it. I'm not going to call her.
Why?
Mom, Jane is a very nice woman, but she's not looking for anyone. Anyone like me, that is. She's the kind of person who wants more than a good time, and I'm not ready to be the person she wants.
But Thomas...
Don't let Thomas me. Look, I'm going out with a number of women right now that I like very much, and I don't want to give that up.
How many?
I don't know, 3, 4, 5, 3.
Well, just add Jane to the list.
Mom, please, look, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I do not need my mother to lead my life.
Well, don't look at me like I shot the dog. He said it, I didn't.
Hey, fun boy.
Hello.
Hello. You look like hell.
Yes, but I feel great. Guess what? Lisa's pregnant.
Really?
Congratulations. Thanks, man. I am so excited. I haven't been able to eat or sleep. I was up all night. I'm telling you, I have not been this excited since the Cub Scout swearing-in ceremony.
I remember, that was a very big day for you.
Yes, it was. Yes, here we go.
That's a lot of food.
I am eating for two now. So, you have any sexual tales you could tell an old married man, kind of let me live vicariously through them, something?
No.
Mom said you ditched that babe she set you up with.
First of all, Jane Cronin is not a babe. A very serious, three-dimensional individual.
Well, say no more. She is out of here.
And I didn't ditch her. I like her, I just...
What?
I'm not ready to commit, you know?
You never will be, as long as Mom's around.
What's that supposed to mean?
Ever since Pop died, you've been kind of like the man of the house, you know? Kind of like a surrogate husband. I mean, you're so busy taking care of her, you don't have the time to commit to somebody else.
Well, this is nice. You've wrapped me up into one neat little package here, haven't you?
Yeah.
There's one little problem, one little flaw in your theory.
What's that?
People change.
Huh. Normal people, maybe. Ooh, you know how to succeed in business. Life will be good to you. Ah, you missed.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Okay, Helen. You're all set. Be in room 306 on Wednesday by 8 a.m. No foods after 6 p.m. the night before. No liquids after midnight.
I'm nervous.
Don't be. It won't be at all painful, I promise.
I really am nervous. I need your support. Come have a cup of coffee with me.
Absolutely. I wanted to be a doctor, but my parents couldn't afford to send me to medical school, and I was just so afraid to apply for a scholarship because I was just so bad in math.
Well, it's never too late.
It is for me. And besides, I really enjoy doing what I'm doing. And I have a lot more human contact with the patients.
Tommy! My car is in the body shop. Tommy came to drive me home. I'll just go to the ladies' room.
Actually, I have to get back. I have patients.
45 seconds. I timed it.
I've been meaning to call you.
Sure you have.
I have.
It's a very nice jacket. It's very, very intimidating.
Thanks, I think.
So how's my mom?
Well, we'll know a lot better next week, but you shouldn't worry about anything until you have to. If you have to. Can you do that?
No. No, I'll worry anyway. See, I love her a whole lot.
I can understand that.
I just want to say that from across the patio, you make a wonderful couple. So there.
You met my mother, Helen?
He likes her, but he won't call her, and I can't make him budge.
Helen Rosner, I'm disappointed in you. You remember when Thomas was a little bitty thing and he refused to eat his pea soup? Well, you just took the bowl and put it over in front of Gordy. Thomas snatched that bowl, and that soup was gone faster than snow in July.
I'm just telling you that
my
you don't...
nutritionist wants to know what I can eat here.
He can't eat that much roast beef.
What are you weighing in at now, Corey? About 204?
345, buddy. 345.
I love your crystal.
Oh, no, that's glassware. This is crystal.
Sometimes I am so dumb.
No, it's only us superficial girls know the difference. Thomas, more potato? I called Dr. Eddingham's office this afternoon. I talked to Jane. I asked her what she thought of you.
You didn't.
She said she thought that you were a very nice person, but that you're not her type. She said she's been going with someone, and she thinks that it's getting serious. So I guess you better forget about it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, Mom.
Hey, Mom, where's the butter?
Is it really such a mystery? Where do you think the butter is?
In the refrigerator?
That's right. So did your legs break?
Whoa.
Go, 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 go,
Okay.
go.
All right, Saturday night? Okay, good. I'll pick you up at your place. Now dress formal, because this is going to be a top-of-the-line, state-of-the-art date, all right? Okay, bye.
Is butter in the tub the same as real butter?
That was Jane Cronin. I'm going to see her this weekend.
Really? Thought you weren't interested.
Changed my mind.
Tom, I'm so sorry. I tried to reach you at the office. I have 103 fever.
Go. Can I get you anything else? Some aspirin or some ice cream or something? What is it? Are you in pain?
I'm a nurse, Tom. No one ever looks after me.
Why? Why do you want to get a divorce now?
We wanted to wait until the kids were dead.
Oh, Saul, you're such a kidder.
Isn't she something? She makes me feel like I'm 78 again.
Look at you two. You guys are madly in love. You kids are nutty about each other. You have a wonderful relationship, a wonderful, long-term relationship. Why would you want that to end?
Tell him, Ida.
I want to play the field.
Ida, you're a mature, extremely mature woman. Let me be frank with you. See, I date a lot.
I heard.
It's very cold, very cruel, very competitive out there. Do me a big favor. Stay with Saul. Give it another decade. Then we'll all get back together and we'll talk and see how things are then, okay?
Miss Cronin is here.
Excuse me a second. Send her in, please. My date's here.
Come on, Saul. Let's give it another 10 years.
Atta boy, Solly.
He dates a lot.
I know.
Hi.
Hi.
You look beautiful. Here, come here. Got a surprise for you.
Wow. This is romantic.
Well, you're dealing with a very romantic guy here.
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know you liked jazz.
Neither did I till I met you. Shall we dance? You like caviar?
Yeah. Do you like sushi?
No.
Good, neither do I. How about dogs?
To eat?
No, as pets.
Yeah, I like dogs. How about kids?
As pets?
Yeah. No. As a commitment between two people.
I love kids.
I didn't hear you come in.
That was beautiful.
Remember this?
I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living, my baby you'll be.
Of course I remember that one.
Oh,
Hey, big boy, what's happening?
Hey, Katie, how are you?
come on, everybody, sit down.
Kiss.
Katie, please wait. I want you here. I have something to tell you.
What is it?
Okay, everybody with a healthy mother, stand up. Oh, no. Sorry, dear, I was joking.
I don't get it. Gordon, what is she talking about?
I have no idea.
Just trying to keep things light, but I guess I can't really. I asked you all to come here today because I have some unpleasant news. I went to the hospital and had a CAT scan.
Why didn't you tell us, Mother?
I didn't tell anybody because I didn't want anyone to come with me because, frankly, I thought the news would be good. And it is not. The news is bad. The cancer is back. And it's in my liver.
Oh, my God, Helen.
Well, that's the bad news. The good news is I'm still here. And I plan on being here for a long time to come.
What exactly did the doctor say?
I have to have chemo. I have nothing else to tell you except I'm not buying any green bananas, and I do not intend to make any long-term investments. Now, who wants something to eat?
Well, I gotta get going. I have a client.
Gordy. Black.
Hey, you Thomas Rosner. Where do you think you're going? You come back here. Don't you think you should go back to your mother? She needs you.
I don't want her to see how sad this makes me, Katie.
You bring your white ass back here, you'll have the devil to pay, and the devil is me.
Katie, I can't.
Hi, Tom. It's me, Jane. I just got back to work today, and I just found out about Helen, and I've been calling your office, but they said that you were out for the rest of the day. Would you call me when you get in? Tom, it's me again. Call when you get back, will you? I'm at the hospital. I guess you're not back yet. I'm on a 2-minute break, and I was just calling to see how you were doing.
Jane.
Oh, what a great place. Oh, really? Very adult.
I'm a very mature person. You really lucked out with me.
Is this a studio or a one-bedroom? 2. Ooh, excellent. Where do you want to do it?
Listen, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
No, it wasn't. It's a great idea. Where's the little girl's room?
Oh, Sean, I've been rethinking this, and maybe you should go home.
Go home? Do you know how much it cost me to get my hair done? I'm going to get something out of this night, whether you like it or not. And believe me, you'll like it. Is the bathroom in there?
are you feeling? Mwah. I'm just gonna put these in water. I talked to your mom, and she said that you were there, but then you left early, and so then I called here. Tom, I looked at your mother's chart, and I just thought it would make you feel better if you knew, her prognosis. If you know all the facts. You're awfully quiet. You're taking this really hard. Are you okay? Have you been drinking?
Oh, a threesome. I don't think so.
Jane, this is not what you think. Actually, it's worse than you think. Jane, listen.
No, I don't have to listen to this. I'm really sorry about your mother, but I don't have to put up this kind of behavior.
Jane, I'm sorry.
That's not good enough. I don't need to pamper an immature son of a bitch.
Was that your wife? Too bad. She seemed nice. Listen, if it's okay with you, I'm not into this anymore.
All right, Sarah, you retain possession of the house, the car, and the jewelry that Marshall's given you over the years.
Oh, Marshall has such divine taste in jewelry.
Marshall, you'll take possession of the piano and the vacation home in Aspen.
It's going to be so empty there without you and the kids.
Oh, I know.
Billy and Andrew will remain in custody of Sarah, but Marshall, you'll have them on the weekends and 1 month during the summer.
1 month. I can't believe we're breaking up the family like this,
I know.
Sarah.
I feel so selfish. So self-involved.
The remainder of the art and the furnishings in the apartment.
Oh, well, I don't want the king-size bed. Whenever I looked at it, I'd be overwhelmed by memories of you, Marsh.
Sarah, are those memories the same that I have of you? Tell me that.
Well, if you are talking about the warmth, if you're talking about the tenderness, and the, dare I say it, passion, then yes, I think we are having the same memories of the same wonderful bed.
Sarah, I worship the ground that you walk on.
Marshy, I love you. Come back to me, Marsh.
Oh, God.
Helen,
Oh.
how are you feeling?
Oh, so-so. Of course, it's better in the days when I don't have chemo, but then I don't get to see you.
Well, that's a real approach avoidance conflict, isn't it?
Tommy tells me that the two of you had a little falling out.
You are amazing, Helen. Nothing stops you. Not human resistance, not an intravenous drip.
I persevere when I know I'm right, and I am right about you, too.
I think your intuition is way off this time.
Hi, Mom.
It's nice. Jane, look who's here.
Hi, Jane. Sorry, I didn't know you were going to be here.
I bet.
He didn't. I asked him.
This isn't fair.
A coincidental meeting.
Mother.
I feel like I'm being ambushed here.
Don't be silly.
Jane.
No, I feel like my professional and my personal life is being compromised, and it isn't right.
You're overreacting.
Well, maybe I am, but I think it would be best. Helen, I feel bad about this, but I think that someone else should oversee your care.
Jane, let me explain, please. Katie. Oh. Katie. Katie, help me. I'm sick.
Gentlemen here. Hi. I called Dr. Eden, and he wants me to admit you right away.
Dr. Cates, may I speak to you a moment, please?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
What is it, medical or erotic?
Can I get you anything?
Yeah, another 20, 25 years.
You want to tell me what you're thinking about?
feel so awful.
It's not easy what you're going through.
No, it's not the cancer. It's Tom. I don't want to leave him alone in the world.
You're still here, and he's hardly alone. That's his concern, not yours. Your job is to get better. And when you've done that, then you can start interfering in his life again.
Well, it won't be possible to do that anymore.
Of course it is. It's your nature, Helen.
Katie, I'm not getting better. And I don't want people to know how sick I am. I don't want them mooning around and draping grapes, so let's just downplay this whole thing, okay?
How is she?
Oh, she's amazing. Your mother is a regular Florence Nightingale.
Honey, Florence Nightingale was a nurse. I think you mean Joan of Arc.
Whatever.
Gordy, can I talk to you a second?
Oh, you two go ahead. I'll just go get the car. Bye, sweetie.
Gordy, I don't know what to do. Can't imagine life without her.
Tommy, Mom's gonna be fine, okay? She's very strong, and she would hate it if she knew you were talking like this.
You're right.
So, let's change the subject, okay? Let's, talk about something else. Anything else.
Well, actually, I could use your advice on something.
Really? I love that. What?
This friend of mine, and this is a purely hypothetical situation. He's involved with this woman.
Are they sleeping together?
That's not relevant.
It's always relevant.
Please. Cody, please stay with me on this, all right?
Okay.
Now, this woman she's very real. She's very solid, down-to-earth person. And the guy, on the other hand...
Do I know this guy?
The guy, on the other hand, he's crazy about her. I mean, he's really, really crazy about this girl, but he behaved pretty badly, and he kind of ruined things between them.
See, it is you.
What do I do to win Jane back?
You are so lucky I'm your brother today, because I can help you with this. All right, you, first of all, you send flowers. You buy candy, you know, with the 3 levels. You write her poetry with, really bad rhymes. Won't matter, because it's, you know, the effort that counts. And no matter what you can actually deliver, you promise her anything. And she will come running back. I guarantee it.
Katie, can I talk to you a second?
Sure, baby.
This friend of mine, this is a he behaved pretty badly, and he kind of wrecked things between them. Now, this is totally hypothetical.
Mm-hmm.
What should he do?
Well, he should tell her the truth. He should say, I'm sorry, I was an ass, I love you, I want you back. Do you think that friend of yours can do that?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Helen?
Come in. Come right in. Katie, this is Jane Cronin.
Well, I've sure heard a lot about you.
It's nice to meet you.
So it's okay to hug? Doesn't compromise your professional ethics?
Talk about being unprofessional. I'm so sorry about that incident. I really wasn't in control of myself.
Tom has that effect on people.
He certainly does. Anyway, I'd be really grateful if we could just forget the whole thing.
Well, the incident in the chemo room or the whole thing between you and Tom?
The whole thing. All of it. I'd just like to be there to take care of you.
As my nurse or my friend?
I'd just like to be there any way I can. Is that okay?
Well, that would be better than okay. That would be wonderful.
Good. So, how are you feeling? Are you comfortable?
I don't know what it's like to be without pain, but who's complaining?
Well, you can complain. We can do something about the pain. I'll be right back.
This is exciting. This could work out very nicely.
What are you talking about?
Tom will be here any minute. She will be back with the medicine. This couldn't be better if I had worked it out myself.
Helen, I want you to do me a favor.
Anything.
Butt out.
I'm being helpful.
Helpful? You're a roadblock. Tom has got to move past you and get on with his life. And you won't let him. There's a point to hold tight, and there's a point to let go. And you're way past that point. You remind me when Tom was little, and he made us take the training wheels off his bike. I had to force you to go in the house and let him ride.
And I had to stand at the window and watch him fall down and get up and fall down and get up for 45 minutes, and his knees were bleeding.
Helen, if you don't let them risk pain, they can't learn.
Hospital elevator. Sorry I'm late.
Oh,
Here, I got
thank
this for
you. I have the flower concession on the 3rd floor. Real money maker.
You look radiant as always. Here, let me get some water for these.
These will make you a little sleepy, but the dream should be lovely. Oh. Oh, emergency on 7. I'll be right back.
There you go. So, can I get you anything?
I'm well taken care of, thank you. I have a wonderful nurse.
You hungry? You want some?
No, she's coming with us. Vitamins.
All right, scoot up. Scoot up. All right, try that. Is that good? Okay. Is there anything else I can get you before I go?
No, it's just wonderful. There is one more thing. Call Jane Cronin.
Mother, this is bordering on psychotic.
Listen, I saw her every day in the hospital. All my instincts tell me she wants to see you again.
I gotta go. Goodbye, sweetheart. Hope you feel good.
Call her. Then call me and report. I'm not going anywhere. What's the matter?
You're doing it again. You can't leave him alone, can you?
He's my son, isn't he? Why should I leave him alone? I know him longer and better than anyone on earth. I love him.
You're suffocating that man with your love. You take care of him, you feed him, you make sure he's comfortable. He's 32 years old and he's still your little bitty baby boy.
Katie Beale, you don't have any children. Don't tell me how to raise mine.
You're a stubborn, bull-headed woman, Helen Rosner, and you're not listening to what I'm saying.
I listen to you all the time, and all I ever hear is criticism, and I am sick and tired of it.
Well, tell me this. Why should your son get serious about anybody else? He's got a wife already.
That's it. I don't need this negativity. I don't need it. I don't want to hear it anymore. Ever.
You're firing me?
Interpret it any way you like.
Katie, look at me. Hello. You must be Mrs. Rosner. I'm Geraldine Taft, your home care nurse.
Where's Katie?
Pardon?
Katie Beale, who works for me.
Miss Beale phoned the agency. She said you fired her.
No, I didn't really.
She requested a visiting nurse for you, and unfortunately... Once when the girl was about 12 years old, he had said to her, "Try and make a clever woman of her, Lavinia. I should like her to be a clever woman." But Mrs. Penniman at this looked thoughtful a moment. "My dear Austin," she then inquired, "do you think it is better to be clever than to be good?"
More.
From this assertion, Mrs. Penniman saw no reason to dissent. She possibly reflected that her own great use in the world was owing to her aptitude for many things. "Of course I wish Catherine to be good," the doctor said the next day. "But she won't be any the less virtuous for it."
Hey. Hi. How you doing? I've been better.
How's
How's Mother?
She's about the same.
Well, why don't you two take a minute together and I'll just go upstairs and visit.
Okay.
So, you gonna see that Jane Cronin person again?
No, and I'd rather not talk about it.
Sorry. You know, we're in a hospital. She's a nurse. Must be hard going through this alone.
Don't be smug, Cordy.
I'm not. I mean it. Look, I'll be honest with you. Sometimes Elise drives me crazy. But, you know, when we go to sleep at night, she's on the other side of the bed. Sometimes I'll just feel, you know, her foot on the back of my leg or, you know, her hand going through my hair. It makes me feel safe. And nobody ever talks about it, but it's the best part of the whole thing.
I'd like that feeling.
It'll happen.
And my birthing support group has been really supportive. Anywho, we considered natural childbirth for a while, but then I thought to myself, if God had wanted us to do this without drugs, he never would have invented the epidural. So we're gonna do a combo, like a blend, like half natural, half Lamaze, and half drugs to the hilt. Right, honey?
Mom says she's tired. Why don't you guys go down and get a sandwich and I'll join you in a minute, okay?
Thanks. She was driving me crazy. I can't take care of you anymore.
Oh, Mom, don't say that.
Oh, you've got to take care of yourself.
Well, I think I can do that.
Life alone. It's not bad. I've known them both.
Well, Mom, I don't plan on being alone forever, okay?
And if you're lucky to find love, grab hold of it and don't let it go. It doesn't happen that often.
I'm willing to wait because I want it to be perfect.
Perfect. There's no perfection. There's adjustment, complaining, and silent suffering, and compromising. My darling, there's no perfection.
Well, you and Dad had a perfect relationship.
We were flawed deeply. But he had a good, generous heart. If you're fortunate enough to stumble over that, wrap your arms around it. Keep it warm at night.
Okay, Mom.
Tom! Oh, Tom. Oh, baby. I missed you so much. I'm looking for Helen Rossner.
Excuse me. Katie. Hi, it's nice to see you. I'll take you to her.
Tell me, Jane, do you know, is she still mad at me?
She says she misses you all the time. And even though your leaving was her own damn fault, she still thinks she's right.
That sounds like her.
She's been waiting for you since she got here.
Tell me, how is she doing?
You want the truth? Or you want me to sugarcoat it?
Did I die? Go to heaven?
I missed you, Helen. I have to confess. It's hard to live without your nagging interference.
You want to come back to work for me?
I'd like that.
Beg. Oh, I hurt. All over.
It's all right. I'm here with you now, baby.
Hi.
Tom, hi.
Hi. How are you?
I'm okay. I know this has been a terrible time for you.
This is awkward, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Listen, I want to thank you for all you've done for my mother. I've watched you, you know, and I've wanted to talk to you, but I just, it's kind of felt weird, you know.
Yeah, I know. It's been weird for me, too. I mean, I feel so much for Helen, and I know what she's going through. I wanted to call you so many times and talk to you.
Really?
Yeah. I know what you're going through. I really do.
Jane. I acted like an ass last time at the apartment, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. You think maybe we could get together sometime and have dinner or just talk or something?
I don't think that would be a good idea. You should call me at the hospital if you have any questions, okay?
I love you, Mom. I love you forever. I like you for always. As long as I'm living. My mom.
All my debts. So sorry, Grace. Gordon, if there's anything we can do, just call me. If there's anything you need, Gordon, just call me. I said it. So sorry.
We'll never find a corpse like Helen.
You come to my house for dinner. I'll make you chicken in a pot. I don't think I'll ever get over this.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for coming. It means a lot to me.
I'm so sorry. I really loved Helen.
We should get going, Janie. Come on. Sorry about your mom.
Why is it that the good ones are always the first to go?
Look, honey, I'll go get the car.
Can you believe she's gone? I can't believe she's gone. The last thing she said to me in the hospital was how sorry she was. How much she wanted to see her first grandchild. Gordy, I hate that you'll miss that. You know how they say that sometimes when a loved one passes, you can feel their presence in the room? I haven't, have you?
No. I sure would like to, though.
God. Did you ever actually think that one day we wouldn't have parents?
No. Makes me feel very young and very old all at the same time.
We still love each other, right?
I had a few things to say to your mother, but as usual, she had the last word. Do you believe your mama left me the house and all the furniture?
She was a generous woman, Katie.
She was. But to tell the truth, I think she did it to annoy the other homeowners. You know, a person of color moving in, and there goes the neighborhood. So I'm going to hold on to the house because I'm sure that's what she wanted. Oh, baby. Sweet baby. I'm your second mama. I want you to remember that. I love you.
I love you, too.
I hired a detective to follow her around, and he turned up nothing on me. Zero, zilch, zip, nada.
Look, folks, we're trying to work out a settlement here. Can you please stop pointing fingers?
I'm the one who should point. All those nights he said he was working late, he was visiting hookers. I was not. That's slander. Where do you get this story about this bill? Hey, Roscoe, where the hell do you think you're going? Now, you see what you did, son? The man is walking out on us.
Thomas Rosner?
Right here.
Fill this out, sign it, and bring it back.
Thanks.
Here, baby.
Oh, thank you, Katie. I appreciate you coming down here. What's she doing here?
I called her. I'm going to leave now. You're in good hands.
I got here as fast as I could. What happened?
I was attacked by an angry two-wheeler.
Can you walk?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, no, my legs are fine. This is the only seat available. See?
Are you okay?
Do I look okay?
You sound just like your mother.
The worst thing in the world?
You just did it again. I miss your mom.
So do I. She was crazy about you.
Are you sure you're okay? I gotta go. Take care.
Jane, so am I.
What?
My mother was crazy about you, and so am I. Jane, she knew from the moment that she met you, and she told me. She said you were the one for me, and she's right, you are.
Tom, what kind of medication are you on?
Aspirin.
Okay, so it's not the drugs. Look, I think you've been under a tremendous amount of stress. And when things normalize, you're not going to feel this way.
But I will. I know I will. can't do this. You can't walk away from me. I'm a patient. You're a nurse, and I've been in a moderately terrible accident. As a trained medical professional, you're obliged to do something for me.
What?
Give me another chance.
Oh, Tom, we tried once. It didn't work.
It's that other guy.
Guy, what guy?
That guy. The guy you were with at the funeral. You look very cozy together.
Oh, him.
You like him?
Mm-hmm.
You love him?
Yes, very much.
I want you to stop seeing him.
I can't. He's my brother.
Jane. Jane, how do I say this? Jane, I feel so much for you. There's something I want to say to you. Look at me. Look how nervous I am. Jane, I'm in love with you.
You say that to all the girls.
No, I don't. No, I never said that before in my whole life. Except for Janice Pagorni in the 7th grade. But I was 12. It was a puberty thing happening. Jane, listen, I'm willing to take a shot at this thing if you are. I mean, if it means getting my heart smashed all over the street, I don't care. Jane, I really love you.
Come here.
Oh.
Relax. I'm a health worker. I know how to deal with your pain.
You have declared your vows before God and these your family and your friends. Let God confirm your covenant and fill you both with grace. There is no beginning, there is no end. Let those that God has joined together never separate. I announce to you that you are husband and wife. You may now kiss the bride.